Hi, I'm Dave.
And I'm Mary. And this is Kevin, our traveling companion.
Kevin has been with us since 2010, and wherever we go, Kevin goes with us. And we are embarking on a 2-week journey across country.
That's right, we're moving from San Diego to Florida. Today we are at the Moab Rustic Inn by the pool. This is our day 5 and 6 video where we started bright and early in Bryce on Wednesday morning.
It was so early, actually, you had to get his you-know-what out of bed because I woke up and he was snoring away. And I'm like, no, I read somewhere we have to see the sunrise in Bryce Canyon. So we left at dark early, 5 in the morning.
I don't remember. But luckily, the place we had to go was called Sunrise Point, so at least we were able to find it. Boy, it's cold. We were shivering. We were doing everything we could to stay warm, but happily, because it was such a sight. Even as the sun was barely starting to come up, the valley was brightening up.
It was great. Just kind of unveiled with the sun.
We had this appointment with the sun. Just us two. Oh, and Kevin.
And I thought it was spectacular because we have never seen something called a hoodoo. And we were introduced to a whole valley of hoodoos, these rock formations that were just basically made over many, many, many years. We did a hike called Navajo Trail.
Navajo Trail.
And Becky, I think that's the same one you did. I was looking at your Facebook page. So yes, we did the same trail, I believe.
It's a loop trail. You finish in the same place.
You finish dying. Basically, you finish dying. So you start way up high and you go way down low.
I call that the happy part.
Yeah, the happy part, and then you go down, because as you see people come up, they're not smiling anymore.
At the bottom of this trail, there was and I think it was because Mary was the one doing the interacting. This chipmunk was super happy.
I bring food. They like food.
Oh, I thought he just found that bit of cheese.
Irish cheese?
Irish
Who
cheese.
wouldn't turn down some Irish cheese, right?
That's right. It's kind of neat, when you're down there and it's relatively silent and you hear off in the distance that woodpecker sound.
Right. But it was kind of crowded. But then we got off that trail and we went down the road a bit to a place called Fairyland Overlook.
Another overlook.
Which was cool. We like to get out of crowds. If you know us, we just like to get away from people. And I think there was another couple there. But it was great to sit on the edge of the canyon, listen to things, relax, just soak it all in. Well, Kevin enjoyed the day too. I think he met a few people.
What's great about having Kevin along with us is people like to meet us.
We left Bryce Canyon and it wasn't too long of a drive, maybe a couple hours, 3 hours or so. We had lunch at a place called Devil's Canyon, and there was a view area there. And it just kind of reminded me how it would be like to be a trucker or someone with an RV and just have a free life and just have lunch anywhere you want and have these beautiful scenery.
Yeah, that's right. And it's nice because we are at a destination having our lunch rather than in some sort of a restaurant, which could be anywhere. So we weren't just anywhere. We were at Devil's Canyon, and so that was kind of neat.
I gotta say one thing I love and hate about Dave is his spontaneity.
What do I do now?
Well, we wanted to see the dinosaur tracks and things on the way.
Right.
So with not a whole lot of research, we started on our trek and parked our car and we were ready to see some dinosaur tracks and started trekking into the desert sand in 103-degree weather, holding umbrellas over our head to try to get some kind of shade.
It worked.
And there was nothing to see.
Apparently, if we would have walked another mile, we would have seen some bones. I was under the impression there were going to be pamphlets there, so...
There was nothing. There was helicopters going over, probably trying to find people that were dying in the desert. that we were going to be two of them.
Luckily, we found some people who said, "Oh, you want to see dinosaur tracks? They're over there."
So we found them, and it was great. Saw the tracks. Kevin had a great time.
That's right up my alley. I like that kind of thing. Just the imagination of it all, knowing that these things were there, right there, and left those footprints. And so that was a neat treat for myself and Mary to see that, and Kevin especially got an even closer look than we were allowed to. So
yeah, and just the idea of so many different dinosaurs going across that area, and how the tracks were able to be basically solidified. It was kind of like a muddy area that had algae in it, and somehow with all the dry desert sand, it's petrified.
We are here now in Moab, and then we had a nice dinner, and came back, and of course I was thinking, well, that must be it, because
yeah, we drove all day, had the lunch, did the dinosaur thing.
But Mary had
almost
other
died.
ideas.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're going to see delicate arch rock, you need to see it at sunset.
So this was the first time we entered the park, and we were driving to the point of the trailhead, and so there were all kinds of really neat, just arches is really neat, let's just put it that way. And we stopped and took a few pictures, super happy to do so, and then we reached the trailhead and started our march in.
Oh yeah, and it was hot, the sun was still off, but the sun was going to start to go down, and we were racing to get to the arch before the sun set, and it started setting before we reached it, but that was okay. It was still
bright.
Still bright. We were able to see all these cool structures and meet a ton of people, and I gotta say though, the sandstone, it's easy to climb, not so easy to climb down, and I found myself kind of stuck way up high where no one was. I started going on my own trek, and I had to come back down.
Little backtrack.
Yep, little backtrack. So, yeah.
Safety first, so.
Safety first.
No sliding down the sandstone.
No twirling down the sandstone. That's right. Then we found our way to the arch. Oh my God, it was amazing. It was bigger than I thought. Everything was bigger than we are showing in the film, because you have to be there in person. And I would just encourage anybody, even if you're not in shape and smoke or whatever you do, just get there and make it happen, because sometimes when you don't want to do things and you do them anyway, that's the magic. I think that's what really made it fun. Going to the arch, and we were all sweaty and our faces were red and everybody was the same. And
we're going to be in better shape.
Yeah, we are going to be in better shape. Then the way back, sun starts setting.
Oh, the sun set. Oh, yeah. Come on, it was dark. It was dark. You couldn't see anything.
Yeah, and so what did I bring? We're not hikers. I brought my kitchen flashlight I had thrown in the backpack, which was
it's good enough.
Useless, hardly.
It was not.
It was okay.
It was good.
But the stars, oh my God, the stars at night. We saw every star up there, I think.
Yeah.
Rick would know the name.
And come here yourself.
That's right.
If you like what you're seeing with our trip, please hit the subscribe button below, and the like,
and thumbs up,
ring
the bell, like us, comment.
And everybody, we miss you, and we're looking forward to seeing you soon and showing you what we discover along the way and what we find in Florida.
That's right. Bye.
Till next time. Bye.